Hello YouTube, welcome back to the 365 challenge where I'm posting a long form video every single day. And today we are on the hunt for collector boosters. I have a commander show called Decked Out here on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you should check it out, but we're always building with new cards. So getting a collector booster box helps out a ton with building. So that's the goal today. We're gonna open up 6 packs of Lorwyn and battle it out and try to win a collector booster box. Let's give it a try, shall we? Come on, pack gods, give me some good rares. Okay, we're starting off with 2 extra rares, which is pretty nice. We have the Mythic Dragon, which is really good. We have the Goliath in the same color, along with the Ashling's Command, so that's nice. We've got some elf stuff here, Spry and Mighty, the Imperfect Naturalist. We also have Sig and Sig's and Sig's Command. So a pretty wide spread of solid rares. So unfortunately not like a, quad rare like pool that we're going to be playing, but overall, some pretty strong stuff, gives us some flexibility in what we play. Let's see how it fares. We've got white, seems a little thin, but it does have 2 Flock Imposters, a Hold, and a Dappled Celebrant I like. The rest is kind of filler-ish. Unfortunately, not a lot of Merfolk to go with our Merfolk rares that we opened, but we do have double Blossom Bind, the Sig. Yeah, pretty thin here. Double Farewell, not a great start here for blue. So probably not liking the Sig rares that we got. 2 Auntie Sentences, 2 Bog Slither's Embrace, Rot, Gnarlbark. We've got the Signpost Goblin here, which is a nice one. I think she's one of the stronger of that cycle. Auntie Heirloom. Not a lot of here in Goblins, but fine. Red looks a little promising because we did have some good rare stuff, right? So we've got a Cinder Strike, double Boulder Dash, 1 Flame Braider I like a lot. Goblin Glutton, this looks deep. This is definitely the most cards that we have here in red. I like Elder Auntie if you're goblins. The double Boulder Dash and Cinder Strike with the Goliath Daydreamer looks really good. And the Spire Rock Tyrant is a nice card, a 6/6 flyer with Wither. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a single target, you may copy it. If you do, those spells gain Wither. You may choose new targets. So having the Daydreamer and the Tyrant together means that we're going to get a lot of spell copies. We have the Zealot, which is some good card cycling, land cycling. Let's take a look at green. Some filling, some chomping changeling, good for enchantment artifact removal. Kind of interested here. We have double vivid triggers here, so we could go for more of a greedier multicolor build. That's a little heartbreaking. We did get a Merfolk Signpost to go with our Merfolk Rare and Merfolk Command, but unfortunately the support just wasn't there. Elemental. We have 1 sorcerer to go with our command, which I think might be where we want to go with based on the red stuff we were seeing. And let's take a look here. Nothing too crazy, nothing special, some changelings, some fixing. Yeah, it looks like red is one of our stronger ones, but we didn't get red goblins. We have 2 aunties. Okay, I take it back. We have a Glutton, 2 aunties, and a Stinger. But I definitely want to be red, right? I think Daydreamer and the Spine Rock Tyrant are our biggest bombs with the most support here. Now I'm tempted between black. There's great removal. Getting to copy all of these. Auntie Silence, double Bog Slither, Rot. Some card draw, but we don't have goblins to support it. So that's a little interesting. There's also the elemental root, which we don't have a ton of support for in blue. We have the double blossom. I think Sig is fine no matter what. The glimmer. We do have the uncommon draw card elemental, which is kind of cute. And if I remember correctly, we also had a Cinder and the command. Okay, I could see elementals being the thing. Unfortunately, our black is far more supported, but let's take a look and see what this looks like first. I think the Stinger is worth playing, even if you're not full-blown elementals, or full-blown goblins. So I think this is okay. Green looks a little underwhelming. Let's take a look at the blue. I don't have super high hopes. Yeah, I think the black is just going to be a lot more powerful. We did get the Ashling's command. We could potentially splash something like this as well. It's pretty close to a deck. That's an elemental. I didn't see this Willow either. That doesn't matter. We have so much good red cards. I think we have to run those. Yeah, this blue does not seem quite good enough. So let's take a look at the black build. The Auntie's Silence, the Embrace, Rot. I really like the Gnarlbark Elm. We're certainly going to have some goblins for this. So when it enters or transforms, return a goblin card from your graveyard to your hand. And then when you flip it, you may blight one if you do create a tapped and attacking copy. So yeah, that seems fine no matter what. I don't think it has to copy a goblin, right? Attacking token that's a copy of blighted creature, except it dies at the beginning. Yeah, so that's fine. At the beginning of your first main, Blight 2, if you don't lose 3 life. I'm not a huge fan of that card. I don't know that I want to run the tree. And then, is there any goblin support? With these two, it's so tough not to run all this good premium Rakdos removal. What is worth splashing? Oh, we didn't run the Aunties here for goblins. We have no goblin payoffs. Stop it. I was thinking maybe a Orzhov Splash Bombs, but they're both double red, so that's not gonna work. This feels like a funky pool. It's such a shame that our rares were so scattered, because there's a couple of good ones here that I'd love to play. They just doesn't have the support, like the Merfolk. We got both the Sig and the Command, and a walloping total of 3 Merfolk. Maybe just like 2 Merfolk and some changelings. I'm just doing one more pass to see if anything really jumps out at me. Yeah. There's our other Merfolk. Some Kithkin action. But that would... Our green and white both seem fine, but they don't have any of the bombs. And I've run plenty of fine decks with no bombs that have not been able to get there. So I think I want to just stick with bombs and removal and hope that that's enough. I don't think I want to run the Gut Splitter. I don't have a ton of ways to remove anything. We have 2 Elder Aunties. We got some extra stuff to get rid of. We have 1 Heirloom Auntie. Oh, we have the Gnarlbark Elm, actually. That's pretty cute. I really like the idea of, like, Stinger and the Glutton onto the Gnarlbark Elm. I think that's super cute. Do I want to run a bad goblin? Do I want to run... I mean, maybe triple black Reaping Willow is worth it. It's a little tough to pull off, but it does give me a lot of really good payoffs for having extra things that are blighting, which maybe makes it more feasible to play either the Gut Splitter Gang or the Blighted Blackthorn. That would be pretty greedy. So we end up a little bit more like Rakdos counters. I also don't hate this. Late game, that thing has saved my butt a few times. It's double black. Flame Braider. What is Flame Braider doing for us? Right now we have one shapeshifter, two other elementals. So this big one, which is kind of cute. And this one, which probably wants to get cut anyway. It's not very good. We could cut things like... It's so hard not to run double Boulder Dash, double Embrace when you've got Spire Rock, Daydreamer. Boulder Dash doesn't work with Tyrant, I guess. Single target, it's just this. But Cinder Strike works. Blight Rot works. Oh, we have this way. This also removes counters. Okay, so we actually have 3 things that remove counters. That's more than I thought. Which makes the Gut Splitter better. We can get rid of the Flamekin. I don't love the amount of 2-drops I'm running. I would really like to run more, but there just aren't any in our pool that are playable. I guess this one, double black. Maybe the Stalactite Dagger, which I don't love. We can run an Evolving Wilds, helps us with our mana base a little bit. At the beginning of your first main phase, yeah, Blight 2 if you don't lose 3 life. Is that good enough with 3 things that will eat Blights? We also have the Vile Boggart, as well as some Aunties. But it's not a very heavy creature count. We could just put the tree in. Yeah, maybe we just go extra greedy with it. Add more things that can eat the counters. And potentially put in like the Blighthorn for card draw. Get rid of something that's like pretty low quality. We also have some in-deck fixing, right? We have the Zealot and Evolving Wilds. Both of these rares are just rares that if they can't answer, they're dead. So the question is this mediocre deck good enough? But I don't think we have any other options. A lot of the white's not deep enough, the blue's not deep enough. Green kind of is, but it doesn't have a good game plan at all. It doesn't have enough elves, doesn't have enough Kithkin. It's got some vivid stuff on the top. If we're adding green, what does that do for us in the multicolor cards? Just add some Kithkin, which doesn't do anything. Yeah, I'm not convinced that this is great, but I think this is the deck. We have multiple ways to add counters. I think I want to get rid of the... We have 4 cards, 2 that repeatedly add counters, 2 that add 1 blight counter. I don't like this 2-drop, but we don't have any other ones. Is there a world where I'm like Boros splashing black removal? What if we got rid of the... What if we got rid of kind of the bad goblins? And we got rid of Ludwig? Well, we actually don't have that much more in white as far as 2-drops goes. We have this Timid Bearer. Imposters. That eats counters. Yeah, this is not enough. This Kifkin doesn't do anything for us. I was thinking that would ease up the Reaping Willow. How many goblins do I even have for the matron? 6 others? That's not awful. Plus a couple of changelings. Oh, this is a 2-drop. A black shapeshifter 2-drop, that's fine. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about our curve. I like that better than the Ludwig, I think. Flash changeling. I think Ludwig is fine. It's very expensive to activate. Enters mill 4 cards. Put a creature or a land card back on top. I guess that also works with the Heirloom Auntie. Or the grub. So maybe he goes back in. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get rid of Flame Braider, which is not doing anything except for casting the Elemental. We have no other elementals. Unless we wanted to add in like this Changeling. This is a much tougher pool. Oh, we had 2 Mischievouses. The Draftsmith here is overlapped. Okay, I'm convinced. Let's get rid of that Ludwig. That's an extra 2 extra goblins for the grub, which I think is fine. Gives us 4-ish, 5 2-drops. Probably cut the Flame Braider. I don't think it's doing enough. It's just a bear, which is not enough these days. Plus we have the Vile Boggart, so that's good enough. Do we want to keep the Willow? With only 2 repeating counters, it's pretty nice. It's going to be hard as heck to cast. But if we can find it, the lifelink is really good. What would we cut? Our removal seems good. Our top end seems good. It can be like 1 Auntie's Sentence. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell to single target, you may copy it. So does this say target creature gets -2/-2 and target opponent reveals their hand? So those are all things you can copy. Maybe we don't have any benefits for Elder Auntie number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 3-drops is a lot. There's no payoffs for going super wide. It is an extra body for blighting, which I do like. But we have nothing that benefits goblins, right? Burning Curiosity can be a card draw card. Blighthorn can be a card draw card. It feels like if we were going to run Tree, the Brute, Auntie, and the Elm, I think we can run one of these. I don't think that's terribly greedy, but what would we cut? Getting a creature back with Reaper Willow every single time with the Gut Splitter and the Willow seems really good. I'm gonna be greedy and get rid of an Elder Auntie, I think. Hopefully I can just beat them to death with this. I think that seems okay. We have enough things to put counters onto. Worst case scenario, maybe he's a 4/4 one of the times, or we're so far ahead I can just take 3 a few times. Putting it onto the Vile Boggart, putting it on Auntie's Little Lackey, putting it onto like the Gristle Glutton one time seems fine. I know putting it on the Elm and the Willow is a little bit of a pipe dream, but I think it's a pipe dream I'm willing to risk. And then the final cut for putting that in is... It's so hard to cut my spells. We have 9 shapeshifters and goblins for the Grub Storied Matriarch. It's Auntie Heirloom weaker. Just whenever another creature dies, but that's a really good fodder for us. Maybe it's this? And the Gut Splitter is only putting counters onto Elm, Heirloom, Brute. I'm so worried I'm not going to be able to cast the Reaping Willow. And if Goliath and Tyrant can't end a game, then I doubt a couple extra Elder Aunties out of the graveyard will. Oh man, that is hard. Hard decision. It can't be right to cut any of these like Boulder Dashes or anything. Maybe it's like an Auntie Sentence. We have so much removal. I do like the flexibility. I like ripping cards out of their hand, but it feels weird to cut any of our low stuff, any of our premium spells, any of our creatures. I think Reaping Willow is really greedy, but my deck is just weird enough to where I think I'm okay to be a little greedy. So I can really utilize the Gristle Glutton, the Stinger. I think that's kind of cool. 8 and 8, 9 sources of each. Let's give it a try. Certainly one of the funkier pools that we've had. This looks fine to me. We've got one of our big bombs. We've got 2-drop removal. Definitely keeping. On the play to boot. It's super hard not to just Daydream Goliath on turn because you want to be able to follow it up with something and attack, but it's always so likely that they're going to have like a removal spell when you play them on curve. Okay, we got our first play countered. Not a problem. We have the mana for the Goliath, so let's see what kind of mana they play, or what kind of colors they play. All right. There's an uncommon removal at this rate. Ooh, do I want to jam? I don't think I want to jam Goliath into that open mana. If they're playing a Spell Snare, they're certainly playing the double blue counter. So I think I'm okay to just go here, hold open the Blight if need be. Pretty good. They don't have double blue open anymore. Am I willing to just kill this right now? The alternative is if we don't play Daydreamer and they kill it, we're pretty sad. They're running a Spell Snare and a Sentry. All pretty solid cards. I think I'm okay. Oh, that's kind of nice. We could Elder Auntie and continue going a little wider. They don't have 2 blue open, so I think I'm just going to play this. And hope that we fade a removal spell for a turn. Because if they don't have it this turn, then they're in some trouble, right? If they just progress the board in some way. And there isn't a ton of things. There's the white aura. There's a white uncommon. Blue tap down spell. There's quite a bit. This is one of those cards that I get killed by often, and then when I play it, it always gets removed. So I think if Elder Auntie was a little bit stronger for me, if I had a little bit of reason to go Goblin, then I would be much, much happier to just run that out there. This is interesting. Because now they've decided not to do anything. Oh, that's almost so perfect. We're short mana. I'm going to just attack. They're going to have to remove the Goliath. But now we have Gnarl on board, which can kill the Sentry. They're going to need to find some answers, which hopefully they can't progress the board and have answers. So they get a 1-drop that's tapped and attacking, I believe. Which is pretty good. And they're going to tap my Boggart. I am happy with all of these things. I will not block with the tree. So now I get to blow some stuff up. I think we want to kill this creature. And then I want to attack. And I want to kill... I could go either way here. Unblockable is a little bit of a problem. Tapping is a little bit of a problem. Flying is obviously a little bit of a problem. I think I'm going to kill the flyer first. I don't think any of these things right now are worth killing. I guess there was also kind of a cute play to remove the counters, kill one thing, add a counter, kill a thing, attack, kill two things. We're at 16. I don't feel like I'm in much trouble here. We've got removal, we've got a big creature. We have kind of an abundance of removal. Okay, so this is the thing. For each player, they get to choose a creature. So they're going to choose Goblin for me, I guess. That's rough. And I can't blow this up. Yeah, winnowing is not good. Yeah. That's a shame. And they did convoke this out, notably, so they just, like, have a counterspell. So I'm gonna just play this. I don't feel a need to kill any of those just yet. This is Vigilant, which is kind of annoying. Okay. And we're fairly sure this last card is a counter. Unblockable. Do I just need to kill this? I don't want to. Our deck is full of removal. Cinder, another Bog, 2 Boulder Dash, Dragon. Let's Blight 1. We're gonna kill this. Unblockable is annoying. Oh god, I can't put it there. Yeah, it's fine. We'll put it here. Kill their merfolk. And we'll go here. No stick, so that's nice. Hopefully, if they feel the need to remove something, that'll go on the Stinger. Not being able to put counters on the Blossom Bind is pretty gross. Oh shit, that card's great. And they have enough for it. Oh no, I made a mistake. We made a mistake. Because it gets protection from opponents. I think I need to find lands. That's not it. Alright, so I was wrong about the counterspell. They have me dead in 2 turns. Yep. 3 turns. So, hypothetically, we're winning the race. I can bring back something. We can bring back the Elm, which maybe kills blockers. That's a good one. I lose this at the end of turn, so I'm just going to do this now and make it even harder for them to be able to attack me. This doesn't have haste, so I do like the idea of casting this. Maybe I should. We have life. This will be life gain as well. So chances are, if they find an opening to attack us, then we can swing back and get out of range. Gaining 6 would be 21, which is kind of perfect. Looks like they are hovering over my Zealot, which means they would have had an answer for the Tyrant anyway. They're making a... What did they just do? They drew a card. And I cannot block, right? Yes, this is a problem. We're on a 2-turn clock. And I cannot target this, right? Protection from opponents. We can't block it. We can't do anything. It's kind of wild. I don't know what they have, but we're probably gonna die. There was one turn where we could have done this, the turn after we embraced the unblockable creature. But at the time I had 2 1/1s and they had an unblockable with vigilance, and it seemed like an okay exchange. So they're swinging. I can't gain enough here to survive, right? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so I need... Oh, Boulder Dash is a great draw. I probably should have removed the counters from here. Oh, they didn't tap. Oh, they are going to untap a creature. This is a sorcery, so they're going to block the 2 biggest things, take more than enough. I think. I hope. I definitely should have removed the counters off of this because I have the mana. So 2 and 1. Is your last card a counter? All right. Yeah, not removing the counters on the Elm was definitely incorrect. We could have removed the counters. We couldn't target their creature, which is why I didn't think about it. But we could have targeted our own Auntie that was locked down, and that would have given us an extra 2 points of damage. On the draw, we have Auntie and Elm and Old Gutter Splitter or whatever. So any land really does let us kind of go for it. How badly do we need red? I feel like our deck is largely black. Our bombs are red. But I think this is okay on the draw. Great. It's a sorcery, but this is fine. Do I want to just do this? I feel like I'm gonna get really good Boulder Dash value. Huh. Let's see. I think I might just want to flash in the Sneak. Because we have the Grub that gets them back. We have other cards that get them back. The Giant Tree. And this is an annoying card that I do want dead. And I'd rather save my removal for some of the more pesky merfolk that are harder to deal with. They have the unblockable ones. They have flying ones. Okay. I'm really happy to just play the Elm here. A good chunk of the things that they are going to play, Elm will kill. Now, they have this 3/3. Have to deal with that at some point, but I could Blight 1 for it. And after killing their 2-drop on the play, we bought ourselves a little bit more time. Hopefully, if they don't have an answer for this, this is just something that they're going to struggle to play around. Great. Oh boy, do I just go for it? Do I just send in the troops? I take 3 on my turn. Yeah. I think that's okay. If not now, when? I'm not going to run this into a flock or into a destroy or to a flash sneakling. Hopefully this just bricks them, or they use premium removal on it. That's also okay. Best draw is a land. Show me a land. Shit. Stop. I'm going to decline this once. I meant to hold full control, but didn't. So I'm gonna kill this. And with the Convoke, I kind of want to just Boulder Dash. And attack? 9, they go to 13. I am ahead on that. We get to untap, kill their thing, play a creature. I won't be greedy. I think I'll just hold back on the Gut Splitter, hold back on the Elder, and just swing with the Gut Splitter. I liked the idea of killing 3 creatures there because they've shown the Convoke and the tree comes down, we might be in some trouble. The 5/6. I don't want them to be able to do that cleanly. This is great. This is working out wonderfully. This is such a nasty combo. Now the question is do we start attacking all the way? I think I will. I still like holding this back. We're chilling. They've proven that they've had a go-wide deck. I think if this dies or gets into danger, I'm in a little bit of trouble. And let's put Heirloom Auntie on board, so if they do find an answer for the bigger threats, Heirloom Auntie becomes a threat herself. Look at how cute she is. She's like a little stabby lake lady. Okay, that's cute. So on their end step, they get to bring something back. Right? With power 2 or less. So that's going to be something small. But now, I think we can force them to chump. Oh, no, we can't force them to chump. That's unfortunate. Let's go 1, 2, 3. We're definitely doing that. I can kill this by blighting. I really need this to die, because once it grows, then we're in a little trouble. 6. But all I have to do is chump here 1 turn. And I'm pretty sad. But what do I do if they double block the elm? If they double block the elm, then I can finish this off. And let that live. I think it's most likely that they'll probably bounce and chump, or maybe they'll try to double block, take 6. And if that's the case, I can still blight and kill the walker. I do lose the elm, which is a little iffy. Yeah, they can just bring this back. That's sketchy. Really interesting. Okay. Played a land here. Could have held on to that. It's not the end of the world, right? They're going to run out of counters. We're going to get to kill the flyer. We're going to get to kill this. Next turn, we actually kill 2 things. Because we can blight onto twice. But how do I get through this? All right, 1, 2, 3. Kill this, your problem. So they're going to make that a 4/4. It's unproblematic. Why do you have so much stuff? Stop it. But as a sorcery, I wonder if they'll... I mean, the walker doesn't matter anymore, unfortunately, because he can't get anything back out of the graveyard. So we just have this army to deal with. I think I still have to kill this guide, which I hate. Interesting. So this is 4. That's 10 damage. So we can kill all of it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This has to go first. Put 3 damage here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So that works. Auntie gets bigger. Into the bin. We're going to blight here. Discard a card. I'm going to deal 4 damage to to this. Blight here. Kill this. They're hellbent. I have a removal spell. And I can blight down one of these, both of these next turn. That's not too scary. So let's go here. Discard, draw. Do I kill both the flyers? Light one. Kill this. Kill the other flyer. Attack with Heirloom Auntie. I don't want them to get... Actually, we'll just attack with a tree. Heirloom Auntie can block that just fine. I don't want them double blocking. That's, I think, too good for them. But here, this is probably a chump, which puts us in a much better position if they brick on a land or hit a removal spell. We're still okay. As long as their creature's not too big, which Selesnya shouldn't be. The Glutton coming in handy here on the last minute floods. And being able to have 2 spells that can add a second counter both turns. Letting us kill something with a tree every single time. Great. I'm in the same boat. We're going to just attack with the 1. Yep. And I will put a counter here. Go here. That seems great. We could have held that. Draw, discard. They're digging. They're desperate. Cool. Okay. Our deck's a bit funky, but it's got some staying power, some long-term grind value. We just got to find those key pieces, man. Having that tree really saved the day. Their deck was a massive go-wide deck, and we killed a lot of things with that tree. Okay, we've got the combo back with early removal, some goblin recursion. What's not to like here? The goblin blighting the tree to make an extra tree every turn to pop the counters off that tree to then have extra counters on the original tree. That's pretty cute. I'm just gonna play this. I want to get the ball rolling as soon as possible. I just want to immediately kill the Kithkins. Keep them under control. Make sure that none of the Kithkin enchantments can kill us. If they fight the tree here, that's pretty sad. But hopefully they're waiting a turn. Okay, they exiled it. Do I want to just slam this? I think I want to wait. I'm okay with this. I'm sad about the tree. I had the combo. That card's a problem. Card is definitely a problem. Also, that card is a problem. No blocks. So, How do we fix this problem? We go -2 on the Thought Weft. We attack for 2. I'm gonna deal 2 damage to my opponent and put a minus counter on this. They can hit me for 2. I attacked with this one because I knew I wasn't blocking the bearer. I think that's fine. And then we play the Goblin Matriarch and get to bring it back. And then hopefully continue to flip and do that every turn. My tree! Come on! Give it back! Best draw is a swamp, but I'll also take a mountain. So we're gonna go Matriarch. Get the goblin back. And then, do I want to play? I think I just want to play this. Because it kind of keeps some stuff back from attacking us a little bit. And then when this transforms, you get to Blight 1 if you do create a copy of something. And then flip her back, get something back out, which I think is fine. So we have some slow and grindy value. I just need the ability to use it. How do I do that? Okay, I can kill this or I can kill the Stomper. I'm gonna kill... When this attacks, it does the thing. It's got Menace. Okay. So, I'm going to attack with this. I'm going to Blight the Boggart. I'm gonna make a copy of the Boggart. And we're going to put a -1/-1 counter on this. I am happy to trade the Auntie, I guess, for the Stomper. Okay. Is this sack at the beginning of the end step? Cool. So the 2 damage will go here. I want to go wider. I'm gonna... I could just let it die on its own and kill this, or and then develop, or shoot them for 2. I think I'm just gonna not shoot them for 2. I think I'd rather go wider right now. That was maybe too greedy. The problem is that I don't get the Auntie trigger unless I flip. And I didn't have another thing in the graveyard. And I think that Trampler in the Kithkin deck is pretty scary. With cards like Thought Weft and Viewer. That's the card I was thinking of. Thank God. Oy vey. Alright, that's a big one. Two, three. Okay, that's a problem. No blocks. As long as they don't have trample, we're okay. Because I can block and shoot them. Let's go like this. Take one. I shouldn't have played this. Should have tried to trick them a little bit. So they're on a 7-turn clock with the slinger. I need something that eats counters so I can have the gutter gang do its thing. Okay. I mean, that's fine, right? They use the removal on it. So 2 blockers will go here. And then blight 1. Shoot you for 2. Yeah, now that the Wef imbuer is there, I'm sad the matriarch isn't just getting me a free card every turn. But now I just need to rip a removal spell. Any of them. I wonder if I draw like a weak goblin, if it's just better to dig. No! Shit. Mm-hmm. I could double block this one. But I think we just lose that long game, though. I think we'll get outdrawn with the imbuer. I think I need this. I think I need this. Hit him for 2. This might be too bad. Yeah, maybe the matriarch should not have traded. I was like thinking about the trampler. Yeah, that's pretty good, but unfortunately it doesn't kill this. It's instant speed. I don't know. Maybe there's a chance that they block one of them, I guess. Do I kill the imbuer? And take 4 on the crackback? I think that's better long term. Yeah, we definitely have to let the damage resolve because they could kill an attacking creature in response, and that would be really bad. If the last card in their hand's a land, we're kind of even because we have the slinger that can trade, and we can draw out with the glutton. Oh, damn it! Well, at least if we can kill the council now, she can't get bigger. Oh god, what a good draw. No, we're gonna die to the trample. Oh shit. Okay, well, we got, Auntie doesn't do it. That does kill at least this. It doesn't matter. Kill this. I need you to draw lands. Just all lands all day for me. Block. Maybe I should have not done that. Maybe I should have dug for something. Because now we're still just in Chumpsville. Oh, no. I'm drawing cards and they're drawing... Even if they're drawing nothing, I'm still just behind. Yeah. We'll die here. I guess I could chump with it. And that way if I whiff, I get one more turn. But if I draw Cinder Strike, Bog, Willow. It says we have a 50% chance to draw land. Yeah, we can't win if I don't find something, so... Okay. That's okay. We're still in. We're still in. We're 2-1. Stupid Trampler. Stupid Pump Spell. I'm really glad we didn't cast it before damage. That A is a big mistake in case they have a destroy attacking creature, but also they could have pumped and killed our creature also, so we just would have been down another body. I'm actually kind of surprised that they didn't. If we get to keep our giant there, we're having a good day. Yeah, that was a good game, honestly. A lot of back and forth, just couldn't kill the imbuer in time. By the time we found it, it was too late. We have a flasher. The auntie there saves us if we didn't trade with the trampler. Although the trampler would have killed us to the imbuer, right? Like we definitely, the problem was the imbuer. If they have the trampler, then we're just dead anyway. So I guess we got a little greedy. Our goblin synergies are just not that powerful, so... They keep looking at my stinger. Okay, so they really don't want the stinger to live. That's fair. Against these colors, I think I want to just auntie and see what they've got. Because the Wicker Maw, they're going to have some powerful cards. And we can get rid of the champion. That seems good. And we are not... You may blight one. Exile. Top 3 cards until end of your next turn. Okay, that's pretty good for them. Should I just strike this now? So they can't blight one? Because all they have right now is a dagger. I'm kind of into it. That means I'm just ahead on board. Well, no, because they have this. They'll still draw 2. So then they'll have 2 cards, effectively, you know, 2 they'll draw plus the dagger. 3 total cards versus my shitty board. Ugh. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna let them get the extra card. I think they're probably gonna be able to do it anyway. Mm-hmm. That's a nice card. My hand doesn't do anything. But so far, like, theirs doesn't really either. I gotta find something powerful. Kill a creature. Maybe I should just block this next time, because we have the auntie. And the tree. Looks like they're elementals, splashing black removal. So they got some lands and a runaway together. It's cute. Runaway together resets their Wicker Maw. I don't hate that. Getting 2 lands and runaway together off the top of their deck is really nice. Those were some bad draws that would have bought us a lot of time. If this was 3 more turns of this, that's their power. That's gotta die. So unfortunately, it's unblockable. They get to draw another card. So we're likely to lose this game. Oh, I can... Target creature gains whenever this creature deals combat damage. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna do the Wicker Maw. Okay, play this for the tree. Kill this. Now they have a runaway together, a land, which is good. They're ahead. Clearly, they have 2 blanks, a runaway together. And we're even on board. Actually, I would consider they're a little ahead on board. Okay, good. That's a good start. We'll take that. And they lost the runaway together, which is good. No value for you. I like keeping land in case I find tree or goblin. There is a card that makes you get rid of 2, but I'm down to just chill. This is a nail biter, and they're 3-4 cards deeper in their deck. So I need a lot of help. And that's not it. Some playful emoting. That's at sorcery speed, so I'm going to respond to kill this. So they can't remove another counter and make it something I cannot kill. Unfortunately, it's not great. Because now, 3 cards to 0 cards. Okay, that's a start. We'll take it. That is a good start. Because now we can get some grindy value. I get this back. I get to attack. We have Menace. I like everything that's going on here. And if 2 of those are lands, I feel like we're still kind of in this. I have to assume one of them is a removal spell. They have way too many cards in hand for it not to be. But at least we got this back. That's a good draw. All right, that card is sleepy now. And that card is dead now. Tree is a great draw. Would love tree. Now we're like, you know, we're in an okay spot. That's got Menace. We don't like that. It's got Menace and it's massive? Come on. They can pump it every turn. So it's 5 power. What a terrible, grindy awfulness. They have, what, 6, 7, 8 lands. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11. Great. Pressure! This card's not good, but it can attack through a 2/2. Hiya. Daydreamer's gonna die. Right? Can we wait? I mean, I guess there's a chance it doesn't. It's pressure. Yep. I would say we're about even-ish. Okay, not anymore. What removals? I've used both of my bog slithers. Yeah. Oh, come on. No attacks. I mean, I have no removal spells. Actually, I should just go to the bottom for Reaping Willow or something more relevant. Here we go. That's something. So now we get a blocker. We get to kill that. I'm going to take 7 this turn. Hope they can't find elemental flyers. Get rid of this. Boulder Dash. Doesn't quite do much for me just yet. No attacks. Block. Kill your 1/1. Okay, that's bad. I guess I'm chillin'? So we'll block 1 blocker. Blight 1. Get rid of this. I'm at 13 cards. Okay. Double Boulder Dash. That's not nothing. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. I'm actually going to attack them. I could do this, but we got time. There we go. There we go. Auto pay. Is this sorcery speed? It is. Menace. There we go. 2. Boulder Dash. Boulder Dash. I'm in love. I'm gonna hold on to this. This Willow saved our day. Deal 2 damage to each creature an opponent controls. Target player draws some cards. So unfortunately, I'm going to lose a bunch of stuff. Yep. So we could blight onto something for free. I don't want to, because I want to blight onto the Willow so I can get Elder Auntie back. Because I think we need it. Changeling onto... Ooh, that's not good. Land. Down to 9 cards. Pretty important that I don't mess this up. Am I trading the tree for one of these? I actually think so. Because they have a lot of damage in the air. And I don't think I can win next turn. Maybe I should have played the Elder Auntie first, but I think getting this onto the battlefield's pretty good. I have to kill them in 8 cards. Like, we are a little tight on spells. It's 4. He's just gonna spend 1 billion mana equipping. Yeah. Okay, so if I go here... Here. Yeah! Let's go! That tree saved our ass. We were so excited to I was trying so hard to make sure we put that tree in, and I'm still not convinced it was correct, but boy oh boy did it win that game. Okay. We've made some money back. It's not great. 1 more is where we really need to be to try to, like, get close. Backs against the wall. 3 and 1. What a grindy damn game. That seems fine. Some good cards here. Some early removal. I like Glutton, Elm, Matriarch is nice. Now all of this stuff is pretty good for us. Not a huge fan of being on the draw against a goblin deck. Okay, that's gotta die. The question, though, is, do I try to do it this way and hope they don't have removal? Which seems very unlikely. Sealed, you know, maybe they don't open anything too good. But should I just play it safe and Boulder Dash? I guess their creatures are not super likely to die, so I could go here. And just make it so that they can't, progress. I think that's okay. The sooner the Elder Auntie goes into the bin, the sooner the Matriarch gets its value. I think casting the Elm is just too bad. I don't know what this is, but... Great. Okay, that was a gift. I don't know why they gave us this wonderful, amazing gift, but 10 out of 10, I will take it. Matriarch's probably going to die, but I would rather it die than the tree. And we have good ways to bring that back. I'm getting really nervous that they didn't play anything on 4 mana, so I think that there's something scary coming down and I don't have removal. That is A-okay by me. Do I want to take this opportunity to blight onto her? And what? Get rid of a land, because I don't really need much more, and if I do, I need a black source. I'll take 2 damage for it, but I'll get 1 free rummage. There it is. Black source is better anyway. That's a problem. Yeah. So there's the tree, which is great. I think we're just gonna go here. It kills a good chunk of what they're doing. I am very concerned about this goblin. This hurler, but I'm just gonna chump it, and hopefully we have the willow so we can just bring back matron and cycle through. As long as I can stall them, I should be able to value grind it out. So that's flying. So we're gonna take a little extra damage, 3 in the air. Next turn, I can Boulder Dash kill it. Should I bin the Elder Auntie and get a free... Oh. Maybe I should take this. Maybe I should block here. No. So we're trying to think of what the most effective way to kill this is. And then I think I could blight onto this and shoot and save the Boulder Dash. But yeah, I think that's fine. Land. So two and one. And I'm gonna attack with the tree. And I will just throw away the boggart with the idea that when I rip the black, I can hopefully get it back. We're just trying to stall. Tree should be enough. So we'll go here. I will just put a count. Oh, wait. Do I want to put it here? Probably. Yeah, I guess so. Reasonable chance this kills something next turn. Remove a counter. Oh, God. Oh, God. Can they just give each other flying and kill me? Oh, God. Fuck. Okay, well, we can kill one of them. Does it give another creature? Yes. So if I kill one of them, then it's fine. With Blight, we'll go here. Blight here. Deal 4. Go here. Kill 1. And now, unfortunately, I'm still taking oodles of damage. But hopefully tree comes down. If we rip a black source specifically, then I can bring back something right away. All things considered, I'm pretty happy with our pool. This was not a good pool. Our rares are pretty mishmashy, and we got, you know, we made it to prizing, so this might be the end for us. But I still feel kind of in it. Oh, okay. They're gonna get a goblin back. It's not the end of the world. They can give the goblins flying, which could be the end of the world. All right, I think I want to put a counter here. And we're gonna bin the Auntie, because if we get a black source, great. If we get a removal spell, great. If we do none of the things, then I can blow one of these up. But I think I want to go here. And here. And I'm gonna get this back. I'm gonna tap poorly. But to my hand. Yeah, we probably could have tapped that better, but that's fine. So now we have a lifelinker. So we're still like kind of in this. They can give these flying and hit me for a bunch. And we're going to have to start chumping this. That's icky. Because it goes to 6. This can't really attack. If they have removal, we're dead. But, okay. Yep. We take a bunch. I need all of these things to die. Oh no. Oh no! So, I could make a copy of a tree and then bring some stuff back, and I get to attack with that lifelinking tree. So I think it might be this. Yeah. So, oh wait. Why aren't I doing this? Because I forgot this was going to be small. So we actually get to gain some life here. That's not bad. I guess I could just let this live. Gives me more room to... Yeah, because this token dies at the end step anyway. Yeah. Hope they can't follow it up by killing my tree. If they have, like, aunties, whatever, we're going to be really sad. Oh, I can no longer kill this anymore. I need... Oh, man. I should have binned the auntie. The elder auntie. For removal. It's helpful. I will pay. I should have put a counter here. I can attack with the tree. The tree gets back something small. Ooh, actually, I can kill this. Yeah. That's better. Do I try to gain life while I can? No. Because if the grub can... Well, I guess it puts a -1 counter on there, so that's like vaguely equivalent. Okay. Well, they're going to kill this. Which is still problematic. This is unfortunately sorcery speed. But now I can go here and here. And I've got some blockers. I need this last card and your draw to be a blank. 1 turn. Just give me 1 turn where you don't do anything too fucked up. Please? Just 1 turn. That's it. That's all I'm asking. That's not too much. They can flip it and get a goblin back. Which is fine. I did make a mistake not getting an extra counter onto the willow when I did. Okay, land. Oh no, their own tree! Oh my god, their own tree. That's a sorcery speed. I can't attack with this. So we are going to flip it. I'm going to get my blighter back. Oh my god, what a grind fest. 21 cards to 22 cards. I can add counters more easily than they can. My deck still has an Auntie Sentence, 2 Bog Slithers, a Boulder Dash. No! This is infuriating. Do I want to put it on stuff to get back, or do I want to start killing stuff? I guess I want to put it on the start killing stuff thing. Because if I can kill their tree, then killing stuff seems like a good idea. Six. I think I want 1 more land. Hilarious. The grindiest game of all time. If I can kill the tree and then we can start shooting down their stuff. And I have an okay amount of things that kill tree, right? And by that I mean 2. 2 things. Also, the gutter gang is pretty good. Lets me blow stuff up every turn, which is more than they can get counters on stuff. Okay, so they're going for it. I don't know what they're doing, but it's not good. They're gonna make a copy of something. Their card is either very good or they're getting impatient. I don't know which. This is sorcery speed, so I need to make sure this dies. And I need to make sure my tree does not die. I also need to make sure that dies. Something like that. And I could take 5, 8. Oh, if my tree dies, I'm so dead. Can't take that much damage. I don't want to play into like a boulder dash or a strike or anything like that. I need this to die though, because if they can remove counters from that, we're dead. That's so much damage to take though. Go here. And here. It plays around a boulder dash, but not a strike. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't even do that, huh? Oh no, I gained some life. Oh gosh. Yep. Okay, they're killing that. Oh no, so now I don't gain life. Oh god! I lost. Oh, I forgot. Okay. That's my own bad. That's my own fault. 100%. Those are good games. Yep. Too many pieces there. I was too busy thinking about how I can make sure I keep my willows, my 2 trees, and my auntie. I didn't care about anything else. But yeah, they had just the perfect amount of damage. Okay, well, we got 3 wins, which I'm totally fine with. This pool was pretty medium, and we had some really tough games. Those were hard games. We never really got to play the Tyrant. The Willow was really, really good, won us all of our games, kept us in that game by a long shot. We were so far behind. The Goliath Daydreamer, unfortunately, didn't get to do its thing. The Gutter Splinter was really cool. Where I made the mistake, I guess, in that last one is trying to draw on turn and not having the 1/3 untapped for blocks. But we were in such a stalemate. I was really not expecting an alpha there or close to an alpha. They did a great job doing the math. So well played to our opponent. And yeah, we get a little refund. So that's enough to give it another try. About half of our money back. And some extra packs. So not too shabby. Thank you guys so much for watching for the 365 challenge, and we will see you guys for the next one, and I will attempt to do block math better. See you next time, guys. Bye.